Ramona's hands shook as she stared at the girl in the bathroom mirror. Not her own face. The other girl. The one with dark eyes full of hate. "Do you recognize me?" the girl whispered. Ramona's heart stopped. Of course she recognized her. Those eyes. That angry face. It was the girl from summer camp. The girl whose life Ramona had ruined 7 years ago. "Summer camp, 2015, the girl said, stepping closer. "I'm the one you pulled that awful prank on. You made everyone think I wet the bed. Remember?" Ramona's throat went dry. She remembered. She remembered everything. But let's go back. Back to before this terrible moment. Back to when Ramona's life was perfect. That morning, Ramona Hayes woke up in her cozy bedroom with sunshine pouring through the windows. She was 15 years old and life was wonderful. She was popular at school. She had amazing friends. Everyone loved her because she was kind to everyone. Well, almost everyone. At school, Ramona walked through the halls with her best friend Stefan. Other kids waved and smiled at her. "There's Bowie," Stefan whispered, pointing at the cute boy by the lockers. Ramona's cheeks turned pink. Bowie Turner was the boy she liked. He had nice eyes and always carried a book. But Ramona was too shy to talk to him. "Just say hi," Stefan said. "He totally likes you." But before Ramona could walk over, the announcement came on the speakers. "Attention students. Next Friday, tickets go on sale for the Spring Fling dance. Don't forget to vote for your Spring Fling king and queen." Ramona smiled. She hoped she might get nominated for Spring Fling queen. That would be a dream come true. After school, Stefan wanted to go shopping. But Ramona shook her head. "I can't," she said sadly. "I have to have dinner with my dad's new wife tonight. She's moving in." Ramona's mom had died when she was young. Now her dad had a new wife named Robin. Ramona tried to be happy for him, but it felt strange. That night, Ramona waited at the dinner table. Her dad kept looking at his watch. "Where are they?" Ramona asked. "Robin is picking up her daughter from the airport," Dad said. Ramona's fork dropped. "Wait, Robin has a daughter? You never told me." Before Dad could answer, the front door opened. Robin walked in, pulling a suitcase. Behind her was a teenage girl with long dark hair and a cold smile. "Ramona, sweetie," Robin said cheerfully. "I want you to meet my daughter, Kaye. She was living in Spain with her father, but now she's coming to finish high school here." Kaye smiled, but her eyes didn't smile. "Hi, Ramona. It's so nice to finally meet you." Something about Kaye's voice made Ramona's skin feel cold. But she smiled back. "Nice to meet you too." They ate dinner. Kaye talked about Spain and her old school. She seemed perfect. Too perfect. After dinner, Kaye stood up. "Hey, Ramona. Want to come to the bathroom with me? You know, sister bonding." Ramona felt confused but followed her. Inside the bathroom, Kaye locked the door. Then her sweet smile melted away like ice cream in the sun. "Do you recognize me?" Kaye asked, her voice now sharp as broken glass. And that's when Ramona's perfect life began to fall apart. "Summer camp, 2015, Kaye continued. "I'm the one you pulled that prank on. You made it look like I wet the bed in front of everyone. Yeah. Don't even try to deny it. I know it was you." Ramona's stomach twisted. She remembered that summer. She remembered the mean girl she used to be. She remembered being jealous of a girl who was better at everything. And she remembered the cruel prank that made everyone laugh at that girl. I'm sorry," Ramona whispered. "What I did was awful. I really am sorry." Kaye's laugh was bitter and cold. "Sorry? You think sorry fixes 7 years of hurt? You ruined that summer for me. Everyone laughed at me. Everyone thought I was a baby." She stepped closer until their faces were inches apart. "Don't think for 1 second that our parents getting married changes anything. I hated you then, and I hate you now. And now that we're sisters." Kaye's smile was like a snake's. Now I can finally make you pay. Ramona felt tears burning in her eyes. Please. Can't we just forget the past? Never, Kaye whispered. Your perfect life. I'm going to destroy it. Just like you destroyed mine. Then Kaye unlocked the door and walked out, leaving Ramona alone and trembling. Outside, she could hear Kaye laughing with Dad and Robin, sounding sweet and innocent again. Ramona looked at herself in the mirror. Her perfect life had just become a nightmare. And the worst part? She knew she deserved it. The next morning at school, Ramona felt sick to her stomach. She kept thinking about Kaye's angry words. I'm going to destroy your perfect life. But maybe Kaye didn't mean it. Maybe she would calm down. Ramona was wrong. At lunch, Stefan ran up to her, eyes wide. Girl, did you hear? There's a new student starting today. She's from Spain. Ramona's heart sank. No. It couldn't be. But then she saw her. Kaye walked into the cafeteria like she owned the place. She wore a pretty outfit and her hair shined under the lights. Everyone turned to look at her. Wow, who's that? A boy whispered. Kaye spotted Ramona and gave her a sweet smile. But Ramona could see the coldness behind it. In Spanish class, their teacher, Sonora Martinez, smiled at Kaye. Class, please welcome our new student. Kaye, would you like to introduce yourself? Kaye stood up gracefully. Hi everyone. I just moved here from Spain. I'm so excited to make new friends. Everyone clapped. Ramona felt her stomach twist. Kaye, I read your entrance essay, Sonora Martinez said. Your Spanish is beautiful. You're very talented. Ramona's face went hot. Sonora Martinez had promised to give Ramona a special letter to help her get into a summer program in Spain. It was Ramona's biggest dream. But now Sonora Martinez was looking at Kaye like she was the most amazing student ever. After class, Stefan whispered, that new girl seems nice. Maybe you two could be friends. Ramona wanted to scream. We can't be friends. Trust me. But things got worse. The next day, Kaye tried out for the cheer team. Ramona watched from the bleachers as Kaye did a perfect flip in the air. All the girls gasped. Welcome to the team, the coach shouted, hugging Kaye. Ramona felt like crying. Cheer was her thing. Now Kaye was taking that too. Then came the announcement that changed everything. Your nominees for Spring Fling Queen are Alana Bennett, Ramona Hayes, and Kaye Whitmore. Ramona's friends cheered for her. But she saw Kaye smiling that snake smile again. In just 1 week, Kaye had become popular enough to get nominated for Spring Fling Queen. This is insane, Stefan said. She just got here. But the worst was still coming. One day at cheer practice, Kaye started scratching her arms. Her skin turned red and bumpy. Are you okay? The coach asked. I don't know, Kaye said, looking confused. My skin is itching like crazy. And I smell weird. Ramona handed Kaye some body wash. Here, you can use this. Maybe it'll help. Thanks, Kaye said quietly. But later that day, the principal called Ramona to her office. Ramona, we need to talk about something serious, Principal Dempsey said. She held up a bottle. We found this body wash in your locker. It has chemicals in it that cause allergic reactions. Did you give this to Kaye on purpose? Ramona's mouth fell open. What? No. I was just trying to help. That's not all, the principal continued. We also found Kaye's Spanish essay in your trash can. The one she wrote to get into the summer program. Can you explain that? I don't know how it got there. Ramona said, her voice shaking. I didn't put it there. But Principal Dempsey didn't believe her. Ramona, this looks very bad. It looks like you're trying to sabotage your new stepsister because you're jealous. That's not true. Ramona cried. You're grounded from all school activities this week, the principal said. And I'm calling your father. Ramona walked home in tears. At dinner, Dad took away her phone. "I'm very disappointed in you," he said. "Kaye has been nothing but kind to you. Why would you hurt her?" "I didn't," Ramona shouted. But nobody believed her. Up in her room, Ramona lay on her bed and cried. Everything was falling apart. Her friends were starting to doubt her. Bowie, the boy she liked, had heard the rumors and stopped smiling at her in the halls. Sonora Martinez had stopped talking about the recommendation letter. And worst of all, Kaye was taking over her entire life. That night, Ramona heard laughing downstairs. She peeked out her door and saw Dad, Robin, and Kaye watching a movie together. They looked like a happy family. Without her, Ramona felt so alone. She grabbed her mom's old locket from her dresser. It was the only thing she had left from her mom. She tried to open it like she always did, but it stayed locked, keeping its secrets inside. "I miss you, Mom," she whispered. The next day at school, something strange happened. Ramona saw Kaye in the hallway talking to Chloe Benson. Chloe was the girl everyone thought was a stalker 3 years ago. The girl nobody talked to anymore. And it was all because of Ramona's lies. But Kaye was being nice to Chloe. They were laughing together like friends. Stefan grabbed Ramona's arm. "Why is your stepsister hanging out with the weird stalker girl?" "I don't know," Ramona said quietly. But watching them, something clicked in Ramona's mind. Kaye was being kind to Chloe. Kaye was standing up for someone nobody else liked. Just like Ramona should have done 3 years ago. Suddenly, Ramona realized something terrible. What if Kaye wasn't the one setting her up? What if someone else was trying to make them both look bad? Or worse, what if Kaye really was innocent, and Ramona was so blinded by guilt that she couldn't see the truth? Ramona's head spun. Nothing made sense anymore. And Stefan's birthday party was tomorrow night. Ramona had a bad feeling that something big was going to happen. Something that would change everything forever. Stefan's birthday party was huge. The house was packed with kids from school. Music blasted from speakers. Everyone was dancing and having fun. Except Ramona. She stood in the corner with her friends Alana and another girl. They had a plan. A terrible plan. "Okay, everything is ready," Alana whispered. "When Kaye walks under that doorway, we pull the string. Chocolate syrup will dump all over her head. Everyone will laugh. She'll be humiliated." Ramona's hands felt cold. "Are you sure about this?" "Girl, she's been ruining your life," Alana said. "She deserves it." But Ramona's heart was pounding. Something felt wrong. Very wrong. Then she saw Kaye walk in. She was wearing Ramona's mom's locket. The one Ramona had let her borrow. "Why did you let her wear that?" Alana hissed. I don't know," Ramona whispered. "She liked it." Bowie walked over to Kaye, smiling. "Hey, you look nice. Can I talk to you for a second?" "Sure," Kaye said brightly. They started walking toward the doorway. The doorway where the chocolate trap was set. Ramona's heart stopped. "Wait." But before she could move, Alana pulled the string. Splash. Chocolate syrup poured down. But not on Kaye. Kaye had stopped to tie her shoe. The chocolate landed on Ramona instead. Everyone gasped. Then they started laughing. Ramona stood there, covered in sticky brown chocolate, looking like a monster. Her beautiful dress was ruined. Chocolate dripped from her hair into her eyes. "Oh my God!" someone shouted. But Kaye didn't laugh. She ran over to Ramona. "Are you okay?" Kaye asked, her eyes full of worry. Ramona stared at her stepsister. The girl who hated her. The girl who wanted revenge. But Kaye looked concerned. Really concerned. Why are you helping me?" Ramona whispered. "Because you're my sister," Kaye said softly. "Come on. Let's get you cleaned up." In the bathroom, Kaye gave Ramona a towel. Ramona wiped the chocolate from her face, and suddenly she started crying. Not because of the chocolate. Because of everything. I'm so sorry, Ramona sobbed. I'm sorry for what I did at summer camp. I'm sorry I was mean to you. I'm sorry for everything. Kaye sat down next to her. Can I tell you something? When I said I wanted to destroy your life, I was so angry. I spent 7 years hating you. You had every right to hate me, Ramona said. But then I moved here and saw you, Kaye continued. I saw how kind you were to everyone, how you helped people. And I started wondering, maybe you changed. Maybe you weren't that mean girl anymore. Kaye pulled out an old photo from her pocket. This is my mom and her sister. They were best friends when they were young. But they had a fight and never made up. Then my aunt died. My mom cried for years because they never got to say sorry. She never got to fix things. Ramona looked at the photo. The 2 sisters in it looked so happy. I don't want to be like them, Kaye said, tears in her eyes now too. I don't want to hate you forever. Life's too short. But what about all those things? Ramona asked. The body wash? Your essay in my trash. Kaye shook her head. That wasn't you. I know that now. Someone else was trying to make us fight. Maybe they were jealous. Maybe they wanted to hurt both of us. But I should have known you didn't do those things. The real you would never. Ramona grabbed Kaye's hand. I want to make things right. Not just with you. With everyone. They hugged, chocolate and all. When they came back to the party, Ramona asked Stefan to pause the music. Everyone, I need to say something, Ramona announced. The room went quiet. Everyone stared at the chocolate-covered girl. 3 years ago, I told a terrible lie about Chloe Benson. I said she was stalking me. I made everyone think she was creepy and weird. But it wasn't true. I made it all up because I was jealous of her. Gasps filled the room. People started whispering. Ramona saw Chloe in the corner, eyes wide with shock. Chloe, I'm so sorry, Ramona said, tears running down her face. You didn't deserve what I did to you. You were my friend, and I ruined your life because I was insecure. I've been a horrible person. The room was completely silent now. I don't deserve to be Spring Fling Queen, Ramona continued. Chloe should have that crown. She's kinder than I ever was. She forgave people even when they hurt her. She's the real queen. Chloe walked through the crowd, tears streaming down her face. She hugged Ramona tight. Thank you, Chloe whispered. You don't know how much this means. Kaye joined the hug. Then Stefan. Then more people. Soon, Ramona was surrounded by friends, all of them covered in chocolate, all of them crying and laughing. At the Spring Fling dance 2 weeks later, something magical happened. And your Spring Fling queens are Kaye Whitmore and Ramona Hayes. It's a tie, the announcer shouted. The crowd cheered. Ramona and Kaye walked up together, holding hands. They both got crowns. But Ramona stopped the music one more time. Actually, she said into the microphone, this crown belongs to someone else. She looked out at the crowd and found Chloe. Chloe Benson, will you please come up here? Chloe's mouth dropped open. She walked up slowly, like she couldn't believe it. Ramona placed her crown on Chloe's head. You deserve this more than anyone. The crowd went crazy. Everyone cheered and clapped. Then Bowie came up to Ramona. That was really brave, he said. Would you want to dance? You know, even without the crown. Ramona smiled. I'd love to. As they danced, Ramona looked over at Kaye, who was dancing with another boy. Kaye winked at her. A real, warm, sisterly wink. Later that night, Kaye helped Ramona open the old locket. Inside was a photo of Ramona's mom and a tiny note that said, Always choose kindness. Love, Mom. Ramona started crying again, but these were happy tears. Your mom was smart, Kaye said softly. Yeah, Ramona agreed. She was. From that day on, Ramona and Kaye were real sisters. Not perfect. They still argued sometimes. But they loved each other. And Ramona learned the most important lesson of her life. Kindness is stronger than hate. Forgiveness is braver than revenge. And sometimes, the people we hurt the most can become the people we love the most. All it takes is saying sorry. And meaning it. If you loved this story about forgiveness and second chances, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our new stories about kindness, family, and doing the right thing.